Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Mishari El Aboud.
How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Are you an international student?
Yes, I'm an international student from Kuwait.
How many years have you attended ASU?
I've been going to ASU now for 4 years. I'm doing a mechanical engineering program.
Oh, that's cool. Do you ever use resource for restroom on campus?
Actually, not. Actually, no. For the new technology, I'm just sticking with the old school fashion, which I use the regular maps that is spread around the campus to find my classes. But that's kind of slow, especially when I'm in a rush to go to my class.
Have you ever struggled finding the nearest resource, or do you ever get lost finding classes?
Actually, yeah. I face this problem almost every day, especially in the beginning of my term. So ASU, as everyone know, it's one of the biggest campus on in the US, and it has like almost 80,000 students. 80,000 students. So you get lost. That's natural. There's tons of buildings, names, and like thus being ASU being uh, as a big campus, so ASU is a big campus, so resources such as restaurants and vending machines, that's one of the issues that I might face in the beginning of my terms, especially as a freshman actually. And yeah, so sometime like you can find the grocery, which is pod that at the MU. Sometimes they close early, and especially in the midterms or finals, you want something that stays with you 24 hours. So finding vending machine was an issue for me, and unless you bring your own snacks, and so I'll so using my the old fashion for the classes, using an old fashion of watching the maps, that's kind of slow process, especially if I'm in, as I mentioned, if I'm rush for going to the class. So looking at the map, try to find your class, that's a long process for me actually. So and the maps, they have like two or three at the most at ASU for the manual maps. So that's taking a long time for me to find my class. Good, good.
Do you think it's a good idea to have an app as a guide for the student at ASU? Have all these features?
Oh yeah, exact. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. Like as we know, like technology is a big thing here now between all of us as a students. So we have all these apps today: Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. So we use our phones like almost every minute in our day. So being if we have an app that would collect everything in one app as a guide for vending machines, restrooms, classes, that will be way easier for the student to use and to find his way. So especially the freshmen and internationals. So that would be a good idea for an app to be the guide for a student, so that there is no need for any manual guides or other other apps that's just focus on finding classes. But if we have an app that collects the classes and vending machines and restrooms, that would be a lot easier for the student to use, and it will shortcut his time study, like, and he would have more free time and like be prepared and never get late for any class.
Thank you. Thank you for time.